Hey folks, we're going to go ahead and get started. So everybody take your seats. Okay, folks, we need to get started or we're going to get behind today. So, good morning, Albuquerque. Welcome to the New Mexico FTC Regional Championship. I'm Jim Jackson, the New Mexico First Program Delivery Partner. I'm going to get out here in the middle of things. So, welcome to Center Stage, presented by RTX, part of the First and New season presented by Qualcomm. First is a global robotics community preparing young people for the future. First engages students in grades pre-K through 12 in our suite of STEM programs, First Lego League, First Robotics Competition, and of course, First Tech Challenge. First Tech Challenge started in 2005, and we've grown to more than 6,000 teams in 53 countries. This continues the transformative impact of FIRST programs, and you all are part of this movement. All of you in this room are helping make this program possible for the next generation of innovators. Thank you. We have a special guest with us today from FIRST headquarters in New Hampshire. Please give a warm New Mexico welcome to Marissa Hale. Stand up. Marissa is a project manager for the FTC program. Welcome to the land of enchantment, Marissa. We're going to have a blast today. I can't wait to see how everything comes together. We've got 16 teams that have been working hard to design and build their robots for this season's Challenge Center Stage. This season, we're shining a spotlight on the role STEM plays in the arts, how science, technology, engineering, arts, and math inspire big ideas, bold action, and creativity. Your skills make it possible to create art and experiences that bring us together, entertain us, and move us. Being a FIRST team member means access to education and career discovery opportunities through opportunities such as industry certifications, internships, and scholarships. FIRST offers you the opportunity to network with employers and place in the FIRST community for you. Learn more about all the ways to make the most of your FIRST experience at firstinspires.org/alumni. Let's quickly hear from some of the other alumni about their experiences.
Participants.
An alumni of FIRST programs.
FIRST programs.
Gain access to education.
Amazing career discovery opportunities.
Exclusive connections to scholarships.
Really cool employers.
And ultimately, a place in the FIRST community.
And a place in the FIRST community.
And a place in the FIRST community.
For life. This is a network of people that you get to grow with for your entire career.
And now, let's recognize a group of leaders in the FIRST community and on your teams. The FIRST alumni and high school seniors. Would all FIRST alumni who are here please stand up? And I know there's a bunch of you here. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for all that you continue to do to further the mission of FIRST and inspire the next generation. For some of you, Center Stage may be your final season competing. We would like to take a moment to recognize those of you who will soon be FIRST alumni. Would all students in your final year of high school please stand up? You are becoming FIRST alumni, and we look forward to seeing what you do next. At the lunchtime, we will be taking a 2024 alumni photos in the outer lobby. We'll make an announcement at that time, and I also have alumni pins for graduating seniors. So I want to take a moment also to recognize and thank all of the parents, coaches, mentors, and volunteers who helped to make today's events possible. Thank you all. We ask of all of you today to honor the first ethos of gracious professionalism. This means doing your best work, and at the same time, we're going to respect and value other students, teams, and volunteers. Today is where all the hard work you've put into designing, building, and programming your robots comes to life in thrilling competition. Good luck. And now I'd like to introduce you to today's MC, Madeline Ciccarelli, an alumni of FTC Team Enigma and FRC Team Zia Robotics.
Thank you. I am Madeline Ciccarelli, MC, your MC. Good morning and welcome. This is going to be a great day of competition. Before we get to the first match, we're going to have a few messages for you from this season's First Tech Challenge sponsor, RTX. Unless if we don't. Sorry, I spoke kind of fast.
Welcome, First Tech Challenge teams, and congratulations on advancing to this level of the Center Stage season. I'm the Industrial Manager and Hot Section Module Center at Pratt & Whitney. This is one of many production sites that makes us a world leader in design, manufacturing, and service of aircraft engines. As an I'm able to share my operations and career experience with the First Tech Challenge teams I coach. Shout out to my robotic warriors in Connecticut and Montana. This year's FTC season explores how design can set the stage for leading innovations. Some incredible RTX technologies are taking the stage across the world and beyond. Coming from space, the sleek design of a 3D manufacturing facility, and exciting breakthroughs that will enable sustainable electrified flight. Through our collaboration with FIRST, we hope our work motivates you to take a moment to see the beauty of design in the world around us and inspires you to innovate. At RTX, we've seen the level of design, creativity, and passion from this season's First Tech Challenge teams, and we are beyond impressed. You should be so proud of your accomplishments, no matter the results of today's events. Best of luck, teams.
Each year, the First Tech Challenge creates new and challenging game for teams to learn and compete in. In this year's season, the First In Show presented by Qualcomm, teams around the world will celebrate the roles STEM plays in the arts and design and build a world of endless possibilities. In the 2023-2024 game Center Stage presented by RTX, First Tech Challenge participants will raise the curtain on the power of design, creativity, and precision to create all new experiences. First, we'd like to recognize sponsors from our local New Mexico First programs. The financial sponsors for the New Mexico First Tech Challenge program are Ball Aerospace and Technologies, Northrop Grumman Corporation, and the Argosy Foundation. The nonprofit operating First Tech Challenge and First League in New Mexico is Land of Enchantment Robotics. Let's give a big hand for these organizations, as we couldn't operate the program without their support. Now let's take a look at this year's season challenge.
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2023-2024 season game, Center Stage, presented by RTX. A team consists of up to 2 driver operators, a human player, a coach, and a robot. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Each alliance is allowed 1 human player. Your opponent for one match may be your partner for another. Robots must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing tool and may expand after the match begins. The primary scoring element is a plastic hexagonal-shaped pixel 3 inches across by 1/2 inch thick. There are 64 white pixels and 10 each yellow, green, and purple pixels. Teams may construct custom game and scoring elements, including paper drones and team props. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. 2 trusses are located mid-field. Between the trusses is the hinged stage door. The field are the backdrops, 1 for each alliance. Beneath the backdrops are taped off stage areas. In the front corners are taped off wings. In each quadrant of the field are 3 separate spike marks. Just inside of the front wall are white pixel location stripes, and outside of the front wall there are 3 taped off landing zones. April tags are located in the field wall and both backdrops to aid navigation. Blue and red alliance system and right, and in front of those are the red and blue human player stations. Before each match, next to each player station and on the inside of the front wall, 4 pixels are placed on the spike marks. However, props may be substituted for the team rowers on the field, touching the sides. Each team may preload 1 yellow and or 1 purple pixel onto their robot. Teams may also preload 1 drone onto their robot. The spike mark pixels and team props are then randomized. The field and players are now ready. The match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During this time, teams may attempt to score using pre-programmed instructions and sensor inputs. A purple pixel placed on the spike mark tape earns 10 points. However, if the spike mark tape has a team prop, placing it 20 points. Stage is 3 points. And each pixel placed on the backdrop earns 5 points. If a yellow pixel is on the backdrop in the location in the spike mark pixel, it earns 10 bonus points. Or 20 points if a team prop was used as an indicator. Robots parked in the backstage earn 5 points. Pixels scored in the autonomous period will also earn points at the end of the driver-controlled period. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. During this time, human players may introduce new pixels into the wings. Each pixel that is placed backstage earns 1 point, and each pixel on the backdrop earns 3 points. Each mosaic of 3 identical or 3 different pixels earns 10 points. If an alliance can build pixels above the set lines, they earn a 10-point bonus for each line they cross. The last 30 seconds of the driver-controlled period is the end game. Robots may continue scoring pixels, and there are also ways to earn bonus points. Robots may launch drones over the truss or stage door and into the landing zones. Depending on where they're parked, they can earn 10, 20, or 30 points. Robots parked in the backstage area earn 5 points. And a robot suspended by the rigging earns 20 points. There are many ways to score in center stage, but there are also rules that, if not followed, will deduct points from your alliance. Robots may not limit the upward motion of the stage door. Robots may not descore pixels from the opposing alliance's backdrop. Intentionally damaging another robot is not allowed. A robot may not affect the flight of an opposing alliance's drone. A robot may not make contact with an opponent suspended from the truss. This has been a summary of this season's game, Center Stage, presented by RTX. For complete rules, please read both game manuals and Q&A forum. And always remember the most important rule of a challenge, tenacious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a spectacular season.
All right, pretty exciting. Now I'd like to introduce you to a very important group of people, our judges. These individuals have the difficult job of singling out the best of the best from today's teams. They've already been busy this morning and last night interviewing teams and reviewing engineering portfolios. They'll be in the pits watching matches and then deliberating later today. We look forward to the outcome of the award ceremony this afternoon. Please let's give a round of applause for their dedication. Next, I'd like to introduce you to the first Technical Advisors, or FTAs, and Control System Advisor, or CSAs. Our FTAs and CSAs will know the ins and outs of the robot control system we use to run this competition and are key to keeping the event moving smoothly. They ensure the robots are running properly on the field. Thank you, FTAs and CSAs. And finally, I'd like to introduce our referees. Our refs have the difficult job of ensuring everyone is playing by the rules, as in all sports. Their rulings are final, and there will be no reruns or replays. By respecting their decisions and following the appropriate challenge process. Thank you, referees! Last but certainly not least, we would like to thank our mentors and coaches who are critical to your learning experience and your team success. Many of you are also mentoring team from one of our other programs and may even be first alumni yourselves. On behalf of all first, a big thank you to all the mentors and coaches. You really are champions of the game. A few minutes ago, Jim spoke about his professionalism, and who better to help further explain this core value of first than our very own Dean's List Award winners.
Gracious professionalism to me is being able to create a partake in a community where everyone's ideas and opinions are valued.
It means being trustworthy, respectful, and always ready to work with others to help them grow.
Working hard to reach your goals in the competition, while also helping other teams reach their
Being nice and respectful to your competitors and treating them as friends while learning and growing with them as a community.
It means creating an inclusive community by helping others and even sharing information.
One way we can be great professionals is to share our work with the FIRST community online, so others really learn from us and we can learn from others.
As members of FIRST, we learn and compete, but treat one another with respect and kindness in the process.
Building the best possible future for everyone. Even though we are all competing against each other, if we raise our competitors up, we all will.
A huge thanks for Now here's the general schedule for the day. In just a few moments, we're going to begin our qualification matches. Following the qualifications, we'll move on to the alliance selection, where the top-ranked teams will choose their alliance partners for this afternoon's elimination matches. And finally, after we have crowned a champion on the playing field, we'll begin our award ceremony to close out this exciting day. Before we get started, though, let's all take a moment to be mindful about safety. I want to draw attention to all the emergency exits here along the wall and somewhere down the hall over there, but probably don't go that way. Fire extinguishers are in the hallway outside of the room. For first aid needs, please visit the Hack City Robotics Pit or see a volunteer at the scoring table up here. Keeping us safe is everyone's responsibility, so during the course of this event, please help us keep walkways and exits clear. And if you see something unsafe, a tripping hazard or a spill, please correct the issue immediately or ask a volunteer for help. In addition to let's also talk about emotional or psychological safety. Everybody deserves to have a safe, nurturing, and fun experience. If something or someone is making you feel uncomfortable, please find a trusted adult and ask for help. We are a community who looks out for each other, so if you see someone who might be struggling, please check in with them and see how you can help. Thank you for helping us make this a safe, enjoyable event for all. And now, before we begin the matches, please rise for the playing and singing of our national anthem sung by Patrick Dwayne.
The flag is in the back there. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's meet the teams today that will be here today. The teams today. Please stand and be recognized when your team is held up. First up, we have team 7813 Alpha Hogs from Los Alamos. Team number 10348, the Gear Masters from Albuquerque. Team 10924, the Hawks from Los Alamos. Team 12205, the Robotics from Cloudcroft. 1599, Robocats 1 from Lincoln. Team 16225 Enigma from Albuquerque. Team 19010, the Astro Scorpions from Alamogordo. Team 2034 from from Albuquerque. Team 21484, Sandia Preparatory School from Albuquerque. TC 21749, Out of the Bot Robotics from Albuquerque. TC 21797, Hack City from Albuquerque. 22095, Rosa Robos from Tularosa. 23794, Tularosa Mighty Mighty Wildcats. 23974, the Astro Vikings from Alamogordo. 24429, Axles and Gears from Albuquerque. Team 24685, Livington RoboCats 2. Good luck to all the day's competitors, but one more final thing, final exciting thing for today is our game and prize table right over there. I'm excited to announce we will be doing a few different contests today. We have a jar full of pixels. The closest guess to the correct number will win a prize. We also have a robot haiku contest. The top 5 best poems will be winning a prize. A haiku is a poem of 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and 5 syllables. And are you tired of folding paper planes, people? Now your creativity put to good use, because there will be a prize for best looking, and if you see me in between matches, you'll be able to show off your best flying plane right there on the stage. So good luck to all the teams there. Let's have an exciting competition today. All right, as we get ready for match number 1, let's go ahead and announce the teams that will be competing in this match. Let's be starting with the Red Alliance. On the red side, we have Team 21749, Out of the Bot Robotics. And their alliance partner, Team 21488, for the Robot Devils. Over here on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 10924, Beta Hawks. And their alliance partner, Team 24685, Livington RoboCats 2. Can we also please have the next, is that hello? Can we also please have the next people ready to, for the next game, please queue. We have no one queued. All right, guys. Hello? Hello? This isn't working. Hello? There it goes, I think. All right, guys, who's ready to start qualification match number 1? I know I sure am. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! And the robots are off to a strong autonomous start. Autonomous is when the robots move all on their own due to pre-programmed methods. Looks like we have the Beta Hawks over on the Blue Alliance moving forward, knocking over their team element, moving a pixel out of the way, and they're getting ready to put a pixel in the backboard.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And now the robots are off in tele-op. They're moving forward with a driver-controlled the robot is being currently controlled by the drivers. It's no longer being controlled through pre-programmed code. We got the blue team having 2 pixels on the backboard and the red team having 2 as well. We got a couple of robots having some technical difficulties, it seems. Hopefully they'll get back at it sooner rather than later. We are 1 minute in. We got teams picking up pixels and putting them on the backboard. We got 3 pixels on the blue, 4 pixels on red, 4 pixels on both. Neither of these will count as a mosaic though. We are 30 seconds in. That means 30 seconds left. Just about. That means it's endgame. Endgame has a lot more points could be left. Oh, there's attempted launch from Beta Hawks with their paper plane. If their paper plane launches in the one of these end zones here, that will be a lot of extra points. Looks like they're going for a hang on the rack. We got red. That's a successful hang from the Beta Hawks. Attempted hang from the Robot Devils. We're ending out that match with a current score of 47 from blue and a 12 by red, but we'll see what the refs have to say about that in just a moment. From the Blue Alliance with the high score of the day being 82 points and score of 12 by red. let's go ahead and announce the teams for qualification match number 2. Starting with the Blue Alliance this time. All right, on the Blue Alliance, we have team 24429, Axos and Gears. And their alliance partner, team 12275, High Country Robotics. Over on the Red Alliance, we have team 10348, Gear Masters. And their alliance partner, team 16265, Enigma. All right, qualification match number 2. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off pre-programmed autonomous motions. We got an Enigma moving their team element and placing a pixel on the line. They're picking up a wild one as well. We got their alliance partner Gear Masters attempting to, they moved their team element as well, attempting to put a pixel on the backboard. It fell a little short. Oh, Enigma got both of theirs in the backboard though.
Drivers, pick
And they
up
both
your
ended up
controllers.
parking in the end
3,
zone.
2, 1.
And they're all off. Looks like Gear Masters lost their paper plane prematurely, so they will not be able to launch it during the end game matches. Enigma, on the other hand, is picking up pixels, placing them in the backboard already. They got a group of 3 color pixels. That's a mosaic. We got a loss of a paper plane on the Blue Alliance as well. Looks like that's High Country Robotics' plane. They won't be able to launch it later on. We are 1 minute in. We have a current score of 7 pixels on the Red Alliance's side. Some pixels on the ground that will be scored for the Blue Alliance and on the Red Alliance's side. We are almost at end game. And that whistle means it's end game, people. Looks like, ooh, a paper plane launch from Axles and Gears, but it landed outside of the zone and into the audience. Another attempted paper plane shooting from Enigma, but it has fallen into the field, so that will also not count as a score. We got Enigma Enigma has hung very successfully. Their alliance partner attempting as well. Both of the Blue Alliance are just parked in the end zone there, which will account for some points. We have a current score of 13 from blue and 136 from red. We will pause out for a second after this match to wipe down the field. This just helps to have no extra static electricity on the field, which can kind of mess with the robots a little bit. And here's the results from that match, which is a win from the Red Alliance with a score, the new high score of the day of 116 points from Red and 13 by Blue. Let's go ahead and announce these teams for qualification match number 3. Starting with the Red Alliance, we have team 19010, the Astro Scorpions. And their alliance partner, team 15789, Livingston RoboCats 1. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have team 23794, the Mighty Wildcats. And their alliance partner, team 23974, the Astro Vikings. All right, let's start off match number 3. In 3, 2, 1, go! These robots are off to a strong, autonomous start over on the Blue Alliance. The Astro Scorpions moving forward, moving a pixel out of the way, getting their team element move, putting a pixel down on the backboard as well, and parking in the zone over on the Red Alliance. Sorry, the Astro Vikings on the Blue Alliance did that, and the Astro Scorpions on the Red Alliance moved drove forward, tried to put a pixel on
Drivers,
the
pick up your
green, I
controls.
believe, and parked in the zone.
3, 2, 1.
We got robots moving around, clonking into each other friendlily. Putting pixels down on the board. We got 1 pixel on the board on the Red Alliance. 1 from Autonomous fell down, and now it'll still be scored, but not on the backboard. Looks like we lost a plane over from the Mighty Wildcats. Lost their plane. They will not be able to shoot it in the end game. We are 1 minute in. We got teams picking up pixels, scoring them in their depots. We are just about at end game, 10 seconds to end game, and then we could start shooting those paper planes and hanging from the rack. 2 pixels placed on the Red Alliance side. We get 1 more purple on top. That will be it. Attempted plane shooting on the Red Alliance, but it fell a little flat. That's all right. And 1 from the Blue Alliance, but it also landed in the field. That will not be any points. We got it attempted hanging on the Red Alliance and on the Blue Alliance. Astro Vikings on the Blue Alliance trying to hang. Both robots on the Red Alliance are hanging, and we got Kulerosa in the corner, parked in the zone. A pretty close match so far, with 53 points from blue and 52 from red. The refs can only tell us now who will come out on top. Hello. Could we please have the next teams on the field? No. Next teams on the field, please. Let's announce the teams for match number 4. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have team 7813, the Alva Hawks. And their alliance partner, team 20334, Geared Up. Over on the Red Alliance, we have team 21797, Hack City. And their alliance partner, team 22095, Rosa Ramos. match number 4 in 3, 2, 1, go! We got all robots moving here in this autonomous period, moving around. We got both team elements moved on the Blue Alliance, one on the Red Alliance. Geared up, move forward. Not done. Ooh. Looks like they placed a pixel outside of the field, and their robots caught a bit. Their drive-by time must be a little off, and over on the Red Alliance, drive time a little off, and
pick up your controllers.
Crashed a bit into
3,
Alpha
2, 1.
No pixels placed on the board this autonomous period. Geared up, having a little trouble unmooring their claw from the side of the field. Let's hope they'll get it figured out. We got the Albuquerque picking a pixel and placing it on the backboard. We got Rosa Robos picking up pixels and putting them on the backboard on their side and on the ground. We have one mosaic already on the Blue Alliance. A mosaic is when the purple, green, and yellow pixels are all together in a formation like that. I believe it also works if all the pixels are the same color, and that's going to be extra points than if it was just normal pixels. Looks like they're going for another attempted one. Over on the Red Alliance, we have 3 pixels on the board so far. No mosaics, though. We are 1 minute and 10 seconds in. We are almost at endgame. 10 seconds to endgame. Sorry about that. And another mosaic on the Blue Alliance, and one to throw on. Geared up, still stuck on the wall. I believe they've had to, they're still figuring that out. But we are at endgame. Launching planes. 1, 2, 3, launched. We have one blue plane in the furthest zone, one red plane in the medium zone, and another blue plane in the nearest zone, which is the maximum amount of points. We got one red robot hanging on the side, 2 red robots hanging on the side, and a blue robot hanging on the rack. Cool.
One more match in, I guess, right? Yeah, one more match.
Just a little off. We'll
the Blue Alliance win with a new high score of the day of 172 to Red 79. We will have match number 5, and then we're going to break for lunch. Can we have the next team on the field, please? Next team's on the field. Thank you. Yeah. If you could please bring back one white pixel. We are missing it. Please bring it back. Please bring it back home. And we also have a paper plane for team 22095. Can we get a RoboCats 2 on the field? Never mind. I mean, do come on.